Hey, family, thanks so much for joining me. So, I wanted to talk with you this morning about a few things that were downloaded or uploaded to me. So, I hope that everyone is doing well, blessed, and abundant as it is your divine right. I have to remember to say that to you because that is true. Um, Exceptional. Hope you are doing exceptional. So just let me put the disclaimers on here. So of course, if it does not fit, don't try to force it. Um, Take what resonates, leave the rest. Um, Sometimes I'll say divine masculine, I mean divine feminine. In your situation, that's what applies. And sometimes I'll say divine feminine, I mean divine masculine. That's what applies in your situation. So apply these terms as they make sense in your situation. Um, This is a timeless reading, so it could have already happened, could be happening now, could happen in the future. You can use it as a manifestation reading. So if you want to develop your faith and your belief that what you want is really coming, you can use this for that. Um, Receive it as though it is news that it's for you and your divine counterpart. Um, if you want to work with me, individual, couples, family, groups, if you want speaking, you want me to do speaking engagements, excuse me, if you would like to work with me on spiritual matters, twin flame matters, getting into union, staying in union, all that stuff. If you want to work with me on attracting the love that you've been wanting into your life, the relationships, the friendships, the money, the business, the clients, the jobs, the positions, the promotions, um, the riches, the wealth, whatever you want to attract into your life, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. So let me go in. Um, one of the messages that I got from the divine masculine, I'll say divine masculine a lot because I have a divine masculine, and I'm the divine feminine. However, it has been said that I carry a lot of the divine masculine energy, and my divine masculine carries a lot of the divine feminine energy. And I think we balance each other out that way. Um, so I do believe that is truth. But I think, well, I know that all of us have divine masculine and we all have masculine and feminine energy, sorry, in us. And so it is not unusual that we carry different energies and different times require different energies. So, um, in my experience, I would say I've usually been taking care of the household, um, working, everything, pretty much doing everything. And so then that pushes me into um, masculine energy. And, of course, coming into union, it can balance out. And the divine masculine, even though he still carry um, feminine energy, he can also carry the masculine energy. So I think both of us will carry both of the energy, be in balance. Because when I'm not doing that, I'm in my feminine energy, and I love this spiritual work that I'm doing um, as a healer. So, but getting back to the messages, some of the messages that came out, one thing was um, the divine masculine is begging you not to leave. And there have been a lot of I would just say there has been a lot of spiritual warfare going on lately, trying to get you to leave, trying to get you to walk away from your divine counterpart, trying to get you to give up and say it's not going to happen when all the signs point to it happening. And I think it's just more trickery. I would say in my experience as a twin flame that so many things have come up, like so many people, other men have approached me, or just other, quote unquote opportunities have come up when I know what my mission is, to try to interfere with it and try to stop it from moving forward, but nothing can stop it. It's just, for a lot of you, the spiritual warfare is really, it's ramped up and it's really difficult. So you got to work on your mind, on keeping it where it needs to be, on keeping your faith increasing, and your beliefs that everything is going to be fine. Because again, nothing can stop this except you, or the divine masculine, or divine feminine, whatever applies in your situation. But nothing can stop it except you guys. So just keep that in mind. um you would be the only one to be able to call it off, and the enemies know that. They know that they can't do anything with it, and they can't do anything with you or your divine masculine. I would say for my divine masculine, he's been communicating with me more, in his own way. And I think it's difficult for him because, for a lot of divine masculines, let me just put it this way, they wonder if you're going to stand by them. Are you going to make the sacrifices? Are you going to do whatever you need to do to make sure that you succeed as a couple? And I think on my side of it, it's important for us to remember, in my experience, and this might be the experience for a lot of twin flames, let me just put it like this. God, I think more than anything, wants to know if we'll really make the sacrifice. Like, are we going to give up everything to follow, Jesus? Like Jesus said, come follow me. Let the dead bury their own dead, or, because one of the disciples said, let me go bury my family member and then I'll come. Jesus said, let the dead bury their own dead. Or, for example, if we go back in history to times when, as the story goes in the Bible, that Abraham was asked to sacrifice his son. But for me, more relevant is that, Jesus would say, what do you need to go to the funeral for? Let the dead bury their own dead. Come, follow me. And I think it takes a lot to be willing, because it's, you in your mind, the worst things you could imagine will come up in your mind, the worst case scenarios, and you think about it, and like a lot of people say it, it's just the thought of it. What the worst part is often just the thought of it. It's not really the reality of whatever it is that's going on. It's what you're thinking about. So just keep in mind the sacrifices that you have to make sometimes, are the simplest things, the smallest things, but it's just God wants to know, are you willing? Like, when it comes to fasting, for example, and I've been fasting more lately, and just, working on, not as much as I could, but working some on my spiritual development. And I know that sacrificing food can be a lot for some people, like just sacrificing one meal. And I eat one meal a day, um, but it can be a lot for some people to sacrifice that much. And it's a mind game, because your body is saying, no, I'm fine. I'm really healing. I'm really okay. But your mind is saying, no, you're going to start to, whatever it is that your mind is saying often. And it's a mind game. It's consciousness, a war on consciousness, knowing. So I think it's important for you, I got onto that tangent, but it's important for you to know to be mindful that there's going to be a lot of things that come your way, and you need to be ready to deal with them, to work with yourself, talk to yourself, be with yourself in your own mind, because things will play tricks on you. Your mind, you got to work with it and use it to create what you desire to create in this union. Um, but another message that I got, besides this thing, with the sacrifice and him wondering, are you going to do what you need to do? When we come together, are you going to? And he's afraid that, okay, we'll get together and I think it's all great. And then something happens. And then what if you leave because whatever, or the going gets tough and you get going, like you leave me, whatever it is, it all comes back to, this is what is coming up for me now. The divine counterpart, divine masculine, is saying, are you going to leave me? And the answer is, of course, no. We work together, we stick together thick and thin, but that's a question, for you've got to know what you're gonna do, because sometimes things come up. Can you stand the rain? Is what the song is, New Edition. Um, it that song came up to me just now. Storms may come. This we know for sure. This we know for sure. Can you stand the rain? So your answer needs to be yes. Um, but it takes time. Sometimes it takes soul searching for you to get there. Um, Confront yourself. But a song that keeps coming up for me, and this I mentioned this over and over, Alicia Keys' song "Unthinkable." Um, if we do the unthinkable, would it make us look crazy? But the lyrics, the part that's highlighted for me is moment of honesty. Someone's got to take the lead tonight. Who's it gonna be? I'm just gonna sit here and tell you all that comes to me. If you have something to say, you should say it right now. And so there's a sense of urgency in the song, like the divine masculine knows it's been a long time. You're getting impatient, and or divine feminines, the same thing. You knows you're getting impatient, and they're working on something, same as you are. And both of you will get there at the right time. And it does take a lot of patience, but it's important at the same time that you're kind of I guess asking these questions, kind of vetting each other, I guess. Um Yeah, this it's a process. Yeah, but the song keeps coming up, and I'm saying someone has to take the lead for sure. Someone has to make the first move, reach out to the other person or whatever, and also both of you need to be ready. So one of you might be saying, "Come on, all right already. I'm done with this. I'm over this," but you still got work that you are doing. Do your work. That's what you need to do. And then on the other side of it though, you have, your divine counterpart saying, Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna hurry up. I just gotta do this thing." They are making plans. They're doing a lot of things behind the scenes. So just know um, that You need to keep working. You've been glowing up and looking fantastic, and that's why so many people are approaching you, trying to make you offers, but you know that they're false offers because something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with the person who's making the offer, and you know that. And I'm not saying anyone is perfect, but I'm saying the person is trying to make an offer to you. They know they're not right, and they're not right for you, and they just want you to accept their mess. And you can't. You have to continue your journey of self-development, on your journey, sorry, of self-development and spiritual development, and not suffer any fools. But sometimes it's hard because if you're in separation, then you're you want your divine counterpart to be there. They're not yet. They want you to be there. So both of you are in pain, you know. Um, but it's a process again. So continue the work that you know you need to do to get there. And when both of you are ready, you'll come together. Another message that I got, Divine Masculine is getting on his knees, begging you not to leave. So I just got this picture, the other day it popped into my mind of the Divine Masculine on his knees, like holding on to my, you know, lower body, like, don't leave, don't leave me, don't leave me, and begging me not to leave. And so it's, for you, your experience could be that you're like, I'm tired. I'm about to go. And the divine counterpart is saying, please don't leave. It's almost time. So if you can just stick it out, do that. Um, Something else that came up for me was the song, um well, first, before I get into that, another round of parents and kids. Divine Masculine is clear, he wants kids with you. He wants some kids. If it's Divine Feminine, she wants some kids with you. Um, but kids are definitely something that's been standing out to me. Um, Another thing that stood out to me, 7-Eleven came up. I know that 11 is the number for twin flames, but 7-Eleven might be luck. It depends on what it means for you, but 7-Eleven might be lucky. You're about to have a financial blessing, about to receive abundance, and you might get a promotion. You might have a business that you're working on, and it might be very lucrative for you. You might have a couple of business things that you're working on, and you'll see a breakthrough very soon with that. But the 7-Eleven you might go to the casino and you might hit thousands or millions of dollars. You just never know. It might be a different situation. You might get a business deal, and that might be, the thing. You might get millions of dollars from that. Um, but something else that came up was the day of reckoning. This is the day of reckoning. That's what I got yesterday. The day of reckoning, which makes me think, like I said, that the union is very near. And people and things are trying to interfere and trying to sabotage, but it's not going to work. But that's not stopping them from trying to sabotage, trying to interfere, trying to pull the two of you apart, put doubts in your head so that you walk away. He walks away, but nothing can stop it unless it's you or him. Um, it's important. Another song that came up, Seems Like You're Ready by R. Kelly, to go all the way, all the way. Well, it's no secret. Divine Masculine wants to cuddle, wants to hold you, wants to spoon you, wants to kiss you, wants to be near you, wants to be in your energy. They are missing you terribly. And so they're every chance that they get, they're expressing it and saying, no, I really want to be with you. I want to hold you. All this stuff. So there will be a very passionate um union, relationship, whatever, if you're with a high level soulmate or partner, whatever it is. But for the twin flames, it will be a very passionate, um, I would say enjoyable experience when you come into union. There will be lots of love making between you, passionate, and it will not stop. So everyone will be marveling at the passion in your union, and they will want what you have. I was talking about this before, that you'll be like the model, which is the way it should be. You'll be like the template or the model for what people should be doing in a relationship, and they're going to want what you have. So get ready to teach some people as well how they can get it. Um, but another song that came up for me, and it was so funny, it was cute, from, I think it's from the movie Grease. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. So Divine Masculine is saying, no, you're the one. There's no one else. You might think so, but no, there's no one else. Um, Divine Masculine might be seeing a lot of weddings, a lot of wedding pictures, a lot of weddings. And he's saying, my wedding is coming. And in the beginning, maybe it was like, this is, maybe a lot of people are saying, this is annoying. I don't want to keep seeing these weddings and all this stuff. Why is this here? But I think he's embracing it, or she's embracing it, divine feminine. They're embracing it and saying, this is what's coming for me. And they're excited, actually. And they're, even if they're not telling you, they're like planning. They're thinking about what they're gonna wear, what you're gonna wear, how beautiful you're gonna look. But the day of reckoning might just be also, um, in addition to, the union being near, but like everyone who has tried to separate you, keep you apart, sabotage, whatever, it's not gonna work. And they're gonna have to pay for it. That's the bottom line. Um, I don't want to make this too long. Let me see. Another thing that came up, this song, I can't can't nobody love me better. Divine Masculine is saying, I can't think if that song is by Shaka Khan. But let me know if I'm right. But it's an old song. Can't nobody love me better. That song came up, and Divine Masculine is saying, can't nobody love me better than you. Can't nobody love me better. Another song that came up was Tamia, and Fabulous, who made the song together. I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Just let's stay together, you and me, babe. There's no one like you around. So I think that's what the divine masculine thinks of you as well, or divine feminine. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. Um, I think that is expressing how they feel about you. Um, but another song, and I'll say maybe this is the last song I'll discuss. Donnell Jones, I don't want to bore you, but I love you. I love you. I love you. I don't want to bore you with my troubles. But there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. This is how the divine masculine or the divine feminine is feeling about you, that they are weak in the knees, that they are smitten, they're overwhelmed with your love, and they can't sleep. They don't want to eat. They are missing you like you wouldn't believe, like nobody's business. And they want you to come back so they can, or they want you to come back. That's something interesting that just came up. They want to come back, or they want to come back. And for some, it's them. They want to come back. They want to know if you'll accept them, if you really love them, if you'll make these sacrifices, if anything were to happen, will you be with them? Whatever happens, will you give anything for them? Okay. I don't think that they could stay away from you very long. So I'm excited to hear about your experiences and how things are going to unfold. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Welcome again to the new subscribers. Very excited to keep doing these videos, and I want to do them more often because I get stuff every day. Sometimes I just be doing all kinds of stuff and I'm not, you know, but I need to do these every day because I want to be doing the work that I'm supposed to be doing every day. And I'm so excited when I work with my clients. You just don't know. It energizes me to lift others up. And I'm so excited about continuing to add more clients. And, you know, the work is just amazing. There's nothing better than that. I'm so excited about working with my clients, and when doing anything else just does not make any sense. All right, y'all, so let me get off of here, but thank you again for joining me. Looking forward to being with you again soon, bring you some more videos on my downloads or uploads. Love y'all, and as always I say, happy lightning fast manifesting. um Hoping that you will be into union before the next time I make a video. All right. Love y'all again and talk to y'all soon. All right. Bye for now.